Noor, you went from having literally just an idea to a live product with revenue in just 7 months. This is incredible. So, if you had to pick one reason for this extremely rapid rise, what would that reason be?
I would say AI. AI helped me first make the prototype itself, and then helped a lot when it came to deployment and basically getting it up and ready.
That's so interesting because I remember when you learned how to make a prototype in our class, and then you shared your prototype with everybody, and you were one of the first people in the class to get it done. And I think that made other people go like, oh, okay, I should actually do my homework and make the prototype. So when you look at your product now and what customers are paying you for, and that first ever AI prototype, how different or how similar are these two products?
I would say the idea itself, it's the same, or the purpose of the product is the same, but the features, how it looks like, the user experience, everything is so different than the prototype.
And why is that?
It's because we started, or we're, yeah, it's because it started with what I thought I needed for my businesses. But then because I introduced it to other businesses as well, everyone had their inputs and their thoughts and their feedback. And so we built the actual product around the feedback of the clients, basically.
So your story, would it be fair to say that you started basically with your own need, thinking, okay, I'm a retailer, I'm getting all of these Instagram orders, it's a mess. If I
Yeah.
were to create a solution for me, what would that look like?
Yes, exactly. So I always tell people that Tamam started as a solution to our own businesses and then matured to support other businesses as well. And we started with the idea of handling social media orders, but then we received a lot of interest from businesses that want management when it came to also complaints, managing leads, and then not only orders. So it keeps growing. The features keep on piling as well.
We have quite a lot of listeners who are traditional business owners who want to become tech founders. And this episode is coming out at the beginning of January. And so when you're speaking to these people and they're thinking, oh my God, it's 2026, the year I'm actually going to do it, what would be your advice to people who want to have the same journey from business owner to tech founder in 2026?
I think uh, my first advice would be to first take this course that you're
Great.
providing. Yes. And the second advice is to get to know AI better because before joining this course, I did not really understand the capabilities of AI, what AI can help with. And then the third advice would be to spend more time understanding the problem that you want to fix rather than trying to develop the product. So the more time you spend on the problem, the better the product you will come up with.
And I guess AI prototyping really helps with that because you can basically create something within half a day
Yeah.
and then test it.
Yeah. And then once you have the prototype, you will understand that is this product or is this prototype really solving the problem or not? Because again, once you get introduced to the AI capabilities, then you would assume that AI can do everything for you. And which is not the case because with low code or no code tools, they have their own limitations as well. So you might think that the idea you're coming up with is very simple and it's easy to implement, but you start exploring and experimenting with these tools and find out that it's more complex, more complicated than you first assumed.
Yeah, and also, these tools have very good PR departments that basically tell you that, yeah, you can do anything, like with a touch of a button. Like I literally saw an advert recently that says, imagine if you could build an app just by thinking about it. And I'm like, what? I don't even have to use my hands? Like, this is ridiculous.
Yes,
But
and they can get costly as well. They start with the free tier, and then you end up paying a lot of money just to come up with a prototype that might not work.
tell us your journey. So basically, after you had finished your first AI prototype, you tested it with a few people, then what happened next in order for you to basically bring this product out 7 months later and charge?
Yes. So after we developed the prototype, we participated in a program here in Bahrain called the Raise, and the pitch we won $50,000. So that was a great boost for our business financially, and it gave us a lot of good PR as well. And then participated in a business accelerator program, and then followed by a program called Future Makers Women in Tech, funded by Standard Chartered Bank. We also won the third place there and were granted $15,000. So in total, we were granted $65,000 equity free. So that was very great for our business. It helped us also then exhibit in Money 2020 in Riyadh, where we met a lot of potential investors and leads. And in 2026 in February, inshallah, we'll be in Web Summit Qatar as well.
And so my last question is that now that you have seen both aspects of the business world, so you've seen traditional business, you know that really well. And because, brick and mortar is like a super traditional. And you also see the tech world, because like building a fintech app with AI at its core, that's really kind of future focused. What are the biggest differences and also what are the similarities of, you being a CEO? Like what was different about working as a retail CEO versus fintech, and what was different and what was similar?
Yeah, I would say the biggest difference is scalability. So, and your regular type of business, scalability will be very limited when you compare it to a tech product where you can literally go global within a year. That's something that cannot be done easily with the regular type of business. And then the similarities is that in both type of businesses, you really need to solve a problem. If your product or service is not solving a real problem, then customers will not purchase it to begin with or will not continue using it.
So it seems that, okay, if you have all of these business skills, which is you need to solve a problem, you need to know how to sell, you need to know how to deal with customer complaints, because every single business has that. You might as well build something big and scalable, because then that gives you the biggest opportunity. Like if you're going to work
Yes.
hard, you might as well work hard to make a lot of money as opposed to work hard to just,
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I would say if you already gain the skills and knowledge, you might as well invest your time, money, energy in doing something that is more rewarding, both in terms of having an impact and financially, of course.